G'day, this is Dan's Shed Life. Welcome to the shed. Ooh. On today's episode, I'm going to attempt to turn this LPG bottle into some kind of forge, probably a coal burning forge. I can't even remember if this is lefty loosey righty tighty being a gas bottle. Anyway, as you can see, I've got it strapped to this post here. That ain't doing it. Try something else. The problem is with these gas bottles, before you cut it, you've got to make sure there's no gas in there. Now, I had that nozzle open for about 2 weeks, and as you can see, it's been shut now for a day, and all of a sudden gas has appeared. So you've got to get that off before you can do any cutting. Fill that up with water, get rid of all the gas. So I couldn't manage to get that off, but I did manage to get the tap and the insides out of there, and there's a tiny hole, maybe 7 or 8 mil. So I should be able to get water in there. It's going to take a long time, but it's going to be easier than taking this thing off. Sounds like it's going in. So I reckon she's about, oh geez, it's got to be 2/3 full. I'm cutting this off halfway anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a hole below water level there. The drill shouldn't spark anyway, but just in case. And that's going to speed up the filling process. I'd like it to be completely full, just for my own peace of mind. There we go. Completely full. No more gas. Makes me need to go to the toilet. Let that empty out and we'll start cutting. So while we're waiting for that to empty out, I'll bring up to speed on a couple of other projects. I've had heaps of comments about Sean's pano. It's been the backdrop of a couple of videos I've done. Everyone wants to know about it, so I'm going to do a full 15 minutes or so on that. I've got the rail cart set up for some repairs because I've got a big adventure coming. I'm going to head out near Burke. There's a couple of 100 k's of disused railway line out there that I'm going to go and investigate, see how much of that I can get done. And I put here he is, Sean, and I put a period correct zip starter motor in the mini bike, but unfortunately it doesn't work. So that's going to have to come out, and I'm just going to get another Chinese Honda motor, chuck it in, enjoy it for now until another zip starter turns up. So if you know where to get one, drop me a message. And water everywhere. So now that that's cut in half, this is going to be pretty simple. There's going to be a hole for air to go in, coal in there, some kind of coal. There's actually coal up the railway line. I'm going to try and find some. We used to get it a couple of years ago. Don't know if there's any left. And air, coal, fire, put it on some kind of stand, heat up steel. I'm going to make the hole the same diameter as this pipe so I can steel this until I get another blower. 33.33. So I'll find my drill that's closest to that and cut a hole. So I thought what I might do is utilise the bottom half of it and use that for my stand. Probably prop it up on a couple of bricks or something. So I've got a 38mm hole saw, so that's what I'm going to use. Righto, one hole. So bits of coal used to fall off the tracks here some years ago. Or they'd dump it off, I don't know what the story was. But anyway, we used to find lumps of coal here. So I'm just gonna have a scout around, see what I can find. This has eroded the ground away and exposed more of it. This little hillside here is probably full of it. Pretty damp though, it's going to take a bit to get going. Stacks of it. Some broken glass and all sorts of rubbish mixed in amongst it. Wouldn't mind some bigger lumps, but take what we can get. Sort of getting them maybe half golf ball size. Ooh, handy bolt with a giant wing nut, looks like Mickey Mouse. I've got some cardboard. I've got the old 50% diesel, 40% petrol, 10% VB. I've got a torch. I've got some wood to get it started. See how we go. Must have been Great Northern in there, it didn't go whew. Bit of air. As I said in one of my last videos, I don't profess to be a blacksmith at all. Just a bloke who wants to hit some hot steel with a hammer. I'm gonna start to incorporate the coal now, that's going good. There's a wing nut thing. Probably don't have enough coal, to be fair. Might have to try and find some more and give it another crack tomorrow. You can see the paint burning off the outside of the bottle there. Obviously important to get rid of that. Probably don't want to stand too close while that's burning off. So I've got a bit of metal in there that I was heating up in my waste oil burner, if you've watched that video, and it took about 10 minutes in that to get that anything like red. That's been in there about 10 seconds and the end of that's already red, so that's good. And what I want to try and do is, this will be a success if I can get about maybe 8 inches of that red. I'll consider that a success. And I can tell straight away that's not going to be a problem at all. I think next thing I want to do is make some kind of stand, get it off the ground. I want to get hold of a proper anvil, few basic tools. Let's see, that's about 30 seconds. Oof. So I've got me a little bit of railway lines sitting here. I'll pull this out in a minute and give her a belt. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Again, not a blacksmith, don't have a clue what I'm doing. But there's some heat in that baby. So much fun. Woo! Look at that. So we're 3 minutes in. Oh. Look at that. That's forgeable. You can feel the heat from here. So much fun. Well, I reckon that concludes this episode, ladies and gents. Thanks for coming along for the ride. Big improvements coming. I'm keen as now. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Ooh.